Hey, what's going on, guys? Your boy Jermaine Houghton back at you again. Once again, thanks for choosing me as your Forex mentor. Guarantee you guys that I'm going to lead you on a path of success, but you can only go as far as you are willing to take it. So far, if you've already joined the group and you've already watched videos 1, 2, and 3, and also the candlestick video if you have no prior Forex experience, and you've watched these videos, please watch them over and over again until you start getting the concept. If you're confused about a particular video, you guys have my number. You can call me. You can text me in the Telegram group. You can ask somebody else that's in the Telegram group. I don't mind if you ask questions because at first this can be a little bit confusing, but once you got it, you've got it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay? So now that we have all of this already on our chart and we know how to work the fib tool, the fib tool, we know how to get to that. That's going to be very pertinent. If you've spoken to me already one-on-one on the phone, you know how pertinent that is to our strategy. But if you've already gone through that, what I want you to do now is all the charts that I've had you set up for your on the side, all of your currency pairs that I had you set up over here, I want you to go through each and every one of them. On what you're going to do is you're going to build up your knowledge base on those charts. By knowledge base, I mean you're going to find the areas where this market is more likely to stop and reverse, or if it breaks through, it's more likely to keep going. Okay? So what you're going to be doing is finding what we call support and resistance areas. Okay? I'm going to show you a couple really quick, and we're going to use this horizontal line to mark those areas. Okay? Now just make sure it's just a regular plain black line. Don't want to be too thick. You don't want it to be, because we don't want a whole bunch of stuff interfering with us being able to see the chart. Okay? So what you call a support and resistance line is basically what we see right here. Whenever you make sure you're on the 4-hour time frame chart, okay? Because we want the big support and resistance levels. Wherever you see a bunch of candlestick wicks connect like this in this area right here, I want you to draw and click it, and your horizontal line is going to go in place. That's one area that we have marked on our chart as a potential support and resistance area. Okay. Other areas I want to mark are at extremes where the market pushed through like it did here. We're going to mark that area. So I'm going to put a line right through this top. The market stopped right there and reversed, right? And we're just going to scroll back, and we're going to look for, what you're looking for is areas of significance, and you're going to see that there's going to be a couple of wicks or candles that touch the same spot. So I can put a line also right here. Reason being, you see this wick went up and touched it. These right here, it kind of stopped price there. It stopped price there. So I'm going to mark that as a support and resistance area on my chart. All right, I'm going to scroll back. Once again, this area here, I see a lot of action in here. It stopped price here. It stopped price here. It stopped price here. So I'm going to mark that area. All right. So I have that area also marked. If you notice, it was support here because the market was falling, and it stopped here and bounced. That's what you call a support. Once again, the market tried to fall again. It stopped here and bounced. When it broke through, it fell really hard, and then look what happened when it tried to come back through again. It stopped here and pushed down. So this is a definite good support / resistance area. All right. Look for a couple more. And if you look at these lines that I've already drawn, remember I drew them back to the right hand side, but look how these are still becoming relevant as we scroll backwards in the chart. These areas are going to repeat themselves over and over again. So that's why we build our charts, so that when price gets to those areas, we already have a line there, and we know that the market will probably bounce there. All right, so we're just going to combine that with our regular strategy. Right here, the market stopped. It stopped price here. It stopped price here. Stopped price here. I'm going to put a line right here, because that's possible a support and resistance area. You can see it. Right here, it stopped it. Right here, it stopped it. Also, I'm going to put one right here, because you can see here it stopped price from going up. Here it stopped price from falling, so that's a potential support area. Now, the more you draw these, the more you'll get used to it. There's plenty of videos. You guys will watch. There's videos on YouTube on telling you what support and resistance is. Okay, this area here is definitely a resistance area. You can see it stopped price here, stop price here, stop price here. I want to mark that because in the future, if price gets there, it'll probably stop it again. Okay, so I'll put a line right there, and I just scroll back. And I'm just building up my history on this chart. I'm building my knowledge base on whatever this pair is, okay? And once you've got a good amount of lines, now we have we have some knowledge on this. So when we set up our potential trades during the night or during the day, we have good areas of where we're going to get in. If you look at this, I drew this line. I don't even remember when I drew it, but it's got the market here. The market stopped at the other one. The market fell, but came right back to it. I bet you it'll go right back to the other one at some point. Look, it stopped it again here until finally it could break through it. It stopped it, and then it broke through it. And let's see if it goes back to our other line. Came back to our other line, close to it, stopped a little bit, pushed back through it. All right? So we've got some good areas that we drew up that they are definite resistance areas. What I want you to do is go through each of your charts and you want to mark these potential areas, okay? If you have any questions or you want to go through a couple together, I'll be more than happy to do a team viewer with you guys. And we'll go through and mark a couple of charts together until you get used to it. This is not something that is going to be an overnight success. It takes a while to become an overnight success. But you have to want it in order to be successful. There are people that are doing this every single day and they're making $500, $1,000. Some guys are making $10,000 in one day in trading. There is no job out there that is going to offer you that kind of earning potential. And whenever you want to raise, you give yourself a raise because all you have to do is increase the size that you're trading. There's nobody that's going to be able to tell you when you can get a raise, when you can take a vacation, or anything else like that. So come in and, like I said, just mark your support and resistance areas. Just speaking to y'all right there, I found another one that's right here. Horizontal line. I'll put that right here. All right. And so far we have a lot of support and resistance areas marked on our chart. That will help us when we're doing our analysis, okay? So remember, do that on the 4-hour chart and just find as much as you can, right? Stay on the 4-hour chart. And when you finish with one chart, what you want to do is go through the whole entire list that we went through. If you don't already have the list, this is not the list I want you to have. I actually have it on my other computer. I'll take a screenshot and I'll put the list up that everybody's supposed to have because we're all going to be on the same page. Everybody's screen should look exactly the same. There's not going to be any difference. So when somebody posts something in the group, you can look at your chart and it should look just like theirs look, okay? We're all going to be on one page, on one accord. A trade that anybody sets up, anybody in the group should be able to see the exact same trade, and if they want to, they can take that exact same trade because we're going to be doing the same thing over and over and over again. It's really just about consistency and making more on your winners than you lose on your losers, okay? So don't want to make this video too long. Try to keep it real short for you guys. You can watch these on your phone or whenever you got a little bit of spare time or in the car, and know how to set these up. So once again, what we were doing in this video, we were making our support and resistance areas on our charts. We're building our chart database. That's what Forex is 150% about, is your chart, right? We make our money on our charts. So once you guys have this down, send me a couple if you guys have it. Once you have your whole thing done, you should be able to look at it, take a screenshot like this, send it to me. Say, okay, here's all my support and resistance. I've got this pair done, right? and I'll be more than happy to go back and forth with you guys. I'm always available for questions or anything else you guys have. So don't be shy about asking or putting it in the group and asking somebody else who might know. All right. Once again, this was your boy Jermaine Houghton. Thank you for allowing me to be your Forex mentor. One thing I can guarantee you that I will put as much hard work into this as you put in, and we'll travel down the road of success together. I'll see you guys in the next video.